Stop, just stop for a moment. Take a deep breath. Now listen to me carefully. You didn't click on this video by accident. This is a message meant for you. How many times have you raised your hands, whispered your deepest desires, and begged Allah for something only to be met with silence? How many times have you prayed for relief, for success, for love, for healing, yet your doers feel like they're disappearing into thin air, and deep down you start wondering, why? Isn't Allah answering me? What am I doing wrong? Is Allah ignoring you? Has He abandoned you, or is there something else going on? Before you scroll away, before you give up, stop, because I'm about to tell you something that might change the way you pray forever. This one mistake might be blocking your du'as from being accepted, and once you fix it, you'll see doors open in ways you never imagined. So stay with me, because this could be the most important message you hear today. Let's be real. We've all been there. You're struggling. You're in pain. You raise your hands in desperation with tears in your eyes, whispering the same dua over and over. Ya Allah, please, I need. This helped me answer me. Days pass, then weeks, months, maybe even years, and still silence, no response, no change. And in that silence, something even more dangerous starts to creep into your heart. Doubt. Is Allah even listening? Does He even care? Maybe I don't deserve His help. Maybe I'm not good enough. And you feel hope, lest you feel abandoned. You start comparing yourself to others. They got what they wanted. Why not me? That person got married, but I'm still alone. That person became rich, but I'm still struggling. That person got their dua answered so fast, but mine nothing. And deep down, a terrifying thought crosses your mind. Maybe Allah doesn't love me. But what if I told you your duas are being heard? What if I told you Allah is answering you in ways you don't even realize? And what if I told you there's one crucial thing you're missing? Allah promises us in the Quran. Call upon me, I will respond to you. This is not a possibility. This is not maybe this is a guarantee. Allah does not lie. Allah never breaks His promises. So if you feel like your dua isn't being answered, the problem isn't with Him, the problem is with you. Now I want you to pause and ask yourself, are you making dua correctly? Are you living in a way that invites Allah's mercy and blessings, or are you unknowingly blocking your own duas from being answered? Let's find out. There are 3 reasons why your dua might not be working, and once you understand these, everything will start to make sense. You're not making dua with true sincerity. Dua is not just words, it's a conversation with Allah. Think about it. When you talk to someone you love, do you just repeat robotic phrases with no emotion? No, you speak from the heart. But when we make dua, how often do we do it without feeling? Are you truly feeling your dua, or are you just rushing through the words like a checklist? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, call upon Allah while being certain of being answered, and know that Allah does not respond to a supplication from a heedless and distracted heart. So ask yourself, when you make dua, do you really mean it? Do you pour your heart into it? Do you cry out to Allah the way a child cries to their mother? Because that level of sincerity changes everything too. You're living in disobedience. Imagine this. You ask Allah for something, you beg Him, but at the same time you ignore His commands. You ask for success, but you skip prayers. You ask for love, but you disrespect your parents. You ask for wealth, but you engage in haram earnings. Would you expect someone to give you a gift if you constantly disrespected them? We can't ask for Allah's blessings while turning away from Him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, a man who is engaged in haram earnings eats haram and wears haram.